Northeast Mississippi Community College proudly presents the longest-running community college podcast in the state of Mississippi, Tiger Talk. Tune in each week as Northeast President Dr. Ricky Ford talks about all things Northeast, from academics to career and tech to workforce and all things in between. It's Tiger Talk. And now, Northeast President Dr. Ricky G. Ford.
Hey y'all, welcome to this week's episode of Tiger Talk with President Dr. Ricky Ford and myself, Liz Calvery. We can't wait to share with you all of the great things going on at Northeast Mississippi Community College. President Ford, Northeast has such deep roots in this area. In your opinion, what makes us the heart of Northeast Mississippi, and how does that community feel set us apart from bigger universities?
Northeast does have deep roots in this area, and it's been serving the citizens, the students, and high schools of Northeast area for a long, long time. That community feeling that we have here, it sets us apart from the bigger universities, and we play a vital role in the local community. Obviously, we're the heart of Northeast Mississippi due to several factors. One is we have the community connection. We have deep roots in the area, strong connections to the local community, and we're making it a very trusted institution for education and workforce development. The fact that Northeast is proven to be, first of all, beneficial to the students, beneficial to the citizens of North Mississippi, and also beneficial to the economic development in North Mississippi. I think this is proven to be the community connection we have. And then another factor is we have that personalized attention. Compared to bigger universities, Northeast provides students with a more personalized attention, smaller class sizes, closer relationships with faculty and staff, creating a supported learning environment, and also a tremendous savings in cost as compared to universities and colleges. And, I really can't see why parents would not send their students to Northeast at the tremendously low cost as compared to universities. The cost of attending a university could be, up to $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 per year. And here at Northeast, the cost for attending for both semesters for tuition alone would be somewhere around $4,000. And then you add housing on top of that, you're looking at another $2,000 or $3,000. So you compare $6,000 or $7,000 annually for tuition, room, and board for a student as compared to $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 for 1 year for a student at one of our universities and colleges in the state of Mississippi. So there's a tremendous savings there. And then we look at the community engagement. We engage with local businesses and organizations and residents also. We bridge the gap between education and economic development, and it's a very fine line there between the education component and then the economic development component, and we divide that by academic areas and also workforce training and CTE areas. This involvement here between all of these leads to a very collaborative initiatives that we have that benefit both the college and the community. Northeast is a big part of the communities, and it contributes more to economic development and success than any other agency in the state of Mississippi. We accomplish these things by doing several things. One, we establish partnerships. We strengthen collaborations and the partnerships with the local businesses and industries and government agencies to create more internship opportunities, job placements, and workforce development programs that align with the needs of the community. We enhance career services. We provide robust career services and counseling support to help students secure employment, start businesses, and contribute to the local economy. We focus on economic development. We offer continuing education programs, workshop, training sessions tailored to the specific needs of local industries. This helps to upskill the local workforce and attract potential employers into the area. And when we're looking at the economic development aspect of it, and we're looking at the prospect of industries or manufacturers, employers moving into the area, the first question that they ask is, what kind of workforce do you have? And if we can provide them with a very suitable, skilled workforce that they need, the chances of them moving into this area is outstanding. If we can't provide that workforce that they need to produce their product, they're not going to move into our area. It's very simple as that. So it's very important that we continue to focus on economic development by means of upskilling and enhancing the workforce that we have. We have plans in place to expand our CTE division, which puts out large numbers of skilled workers, and we're wanting to expand that and offer more opportunities with build out of our new CTE center that we have planned. So we're actively trying to secure funds from the state and partners and everyone else to do that. So eventually we'll get that done, but we could certainly get it done a lot quicker if we had the funding available to do that. And then we want to promote entrepreneurship. We support aspiring entrepreneurs within the community. We accomplish this by offering resources, mentorship, and networking opportunities to help them launch successful businesses and contribute to economic growth. By actively engaging in the community, Northeast Mississippi Community College plays a significant role in the economic development and the success of the region and the success of each one of our students. You know, the average approximate household income in the United States is $83,000. Mississippi ranks 50th with an average approximate household income of $54,000. This ranking, as most of you already know, is not new. You already knew that. Each generation wants their kids to be smarter, to have a better job, and to naturally earn more money. The current generation cannot stand the thought of the next generation, their kids, to be last in any category. Northeast Mississippi Community College provides hope for this generation, but more importantly, we provide hope for the next generation. The best prediction for the future is the past. Mississippi will more than likely always be at the bottom of income rankings. However, the people in Northeast Mississippi are of a different mindset. The people in Northeast Mississippi, we aren't victims. More importantly, our children won't be victims of the poorest state in the Union. Northeast has been and will continue to be one of the most important tools in ensuring that we don't become those victims, and our children and our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren will have a better way of life and a larger median income than we have currently. You know, I went around to the campus and asked, some of our people around campus what this meant, this question that we're talking about today. And most of them said Northeast is family. It's home. We have a family atmosphere on campus, and we take that off campus also into our communities. And these are some of the key factors that Northeast has. So regardless of what county that you live in, you have access to one of our centers. And that was one of the first things that I wanted to accomplish when I became president, was to provide access to the citizens in each one of our counties. Most of our employees live in the 5 counties we serve, so we truly are a community college. We connect with the community not only through academics, but through sports, workforce events, training, fine arts, and those type things. And then everyone feels like they belong. We've got a strong alumni group. Even if you didn't attend Northeast, you know someone who did. Strong relationships in high schools, industry, community development partners, as well as civic groups and city government. We provide very small class sizes, easy transition from high school to Northeast. And many of the students that come to Northeast have been on the campus multiple times. The roots of Northeast Mississippi Community College run deep. All of the high schools in our 5-county area are rather small. The biggest being a 4A school. When these students graduate from high school and come to Northeast, it's like attending a university to them. Many of the ones who graduate from high school and go straight to a 4-year university end up transferring back to Northeast after one semester. Our campus is big enough to give the students freedom from home, room to grow, and the opportunity to make new lifelong friends. And it also provides students with one-on-one time that they will not get at a 4-year university.
Now for everyone's favorite part of the week, can you give us an update on the Northeast news?
We're looking to add night classes to our welding program. We have Chuck Truscott art exhibit, which is going on in Anderson Hall from September the 2nd through September the 29th. September the 18th, we have a Campus Country showtime at 7 p.m. at Hines Hall. September the 19th, we have Campus Country going to the Alcorn County Fair and performing at 7:30 p.m. Athletics, we have several things going on. Volleyball had several matches last week, and so we want to wish them good luck as they have 3 coming up all on the road this week. Their next home match is 1 week from Monday, September the 22nd against Etowah Community College. The football team won its home and division opener by a score of 24-7 over Mississippi Delta to improve to 3-0 on the season. We're right back at Tiger Stadium next Thursday to face Northwest on a night where we'll honor our 2005 team that participated in our first and still only bowl game in program history. Women's golf made history this past Monday and Tuesday. Its inaugural season at the Lady Ranger Classic at Kirkwood National. Cross country competes in its 3rd regular season meet on Saturday at the Firehawk Invitational hosted by UT Southern at the Oakville Indian Mounds in Danville, Alabama. Our men's and women's basketball team will practice in front of 4-year recruiters as part of the annual MACCC JUCO Trail. The baseball fall schedule continues with a doubleheader against Hines and Wallace State on Friday at the University of West Alabama. I mentioned several things going on this week. We have September the 18th. We have Food with the First Lady, which is a very popular program, 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. at the Nutrition Center. Tiger Stadium first home game was a success. We're busy working on installing the large video board that is almost complete. We'll have it up and going for the Northwest football game. We have announced that Mississippi Adult Education and Family Literacy Week is this week, September the 15th through the 17th. And this highlights the vital role that adult education plays in shaping Mississippi's future. We have completed our push to making our online courses ADA accessible this semester. We've installed more security cameras throughout the campus. So right now, I think we have pretty much all of our campus covered. We have band competition going on October the 4th, and it will be all day on that Saturday. Currently, we have about 40 bands that are scheduled to attend, and that will bring in more than 15,000 people that day will visit the Northeast campus and the city of Booneville. So those are some things that are going on at Northeast Mississippi Community College, what I would consider to be the premier community college in the United States. I want to say thank you again to all of our tremendous employees that do a fantastic job of not only educating our students, but also providing a great environment for our students to come in and learn. So thank you to all of our employees. And as always, again, ladies and gentlemen, let's go Tigers.
Thank you for listening to this week's Tiger Talk podcast. If you or someone you know wants to further their education through academics, career and technical programs, or even continuing education and workforce, give Northeast a call at 1-800-555-2154. Tiger Talk is brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College. For more information about Northeast, visit www.nemcc.edu or follow the college on various social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.